Truth does not blush. I believe because it is absurd. Certum est quia impossible est. Hope is patience with the lamp lit. What has Athens to do with Jerusalem? The first reaction to truth is hatred. It is certain because it is impossible. You say we worship the sun, so do you. The blood of the martyrs is the seed of the church. Under no circumstances should a true Christian draw the sword. Truth persuades by teaching, but does not teach by persuading. Under no circumstances should a true Christian draw the sword. There is no public entertainment which does not inflict spiritual damage. He who lives only to benefit himself confers on the world a benefit when he dies. Wide are men's inquiries into uncertainties. Wider still are their disputes about conjectures. You can judge the quality of their faith from the way they behave. Discipline is an index to doctrine. If the Tiber rises too high or the Nile too low, the remedy is always feeding Christians to the lions. Men remain in ignorance as long as they hate, and they hate unjustly as long as they remain in ignorance. Truth and the hatred of truth come into our world together. As soon as truth appears, it is regarded as an enemy. We live in the world with you. We do not forsake forum or bath or workshop or inn or market or any other place of commerce. We sail with you, fight with you, farm with you. For it is really better for us not to know a thing, because God has not revealed it to us, than to know it according to man's wisdom, because he has been bold enough to assume it. Now we allow that life begins with conception, because we contend that the soul also begins from conception, life taking its commencement at the same moment and place that the soul does. In one sense there will be something difficult even for God, namely, that which he has not done, not because he could not, but because he would not do it. For with God, to be willing is to be able, and to be unwilling is to be unable. All that he has willed, however, he has both been able to accomplish and has displayed his ability. But how will a Christian engage in war? Indeed, how will a Christian even engage in military service during peacetime, without the sword which the Lord has taken away? For although soldiers had approached John to receive instructions and a centurion believed, this does not change the fact that afterward the Lord, by disarming Peter, disarmed every soldier. Examine then, and see if he be not the dispenser of kingdoms, who is Lord at once of the world which is ruled, and of man himself who rules. If he have not ordained the changes of dynasties, with their appointed seasons, who was before all time, and made the world a body of times, if the rise and the fall of states are not the work of him, under whose sovereignty the human race once existed without states at all. Tant il est vrai quoiqu'une naissance en est pure, des païens vugi dire. De la vint que el apôtre déclare, que les du sexes ayant été sanctifiés, engendrant des saints, non moins par la prérogative de la semence, que par la loi de l'institution. Des lours adjectiles, ils natrient impers, comme voulant faire entendre que les enfants des fidèles sont désignés néanmoins à la sainteté, et consequemment au salut, afin que par le guet de cette espérance, ils vint en aide aux marriages, qu'ils avaient jugé à propos de maintenir. Des lours ils s'y souvient de l'oracle du Seigneur. Quiconque ni renaître point de l'eau et de l'esprit, ni pour entre dans le royaume de Dieu. How beautiful, then, the marriage of two Christians, two who are one in home, one in desire, one in the way of life they follow, one in the religion they practice. Nothing divides them either in flesh or in spirit. They pray together, they worship together, they fast together, instructing one another, encouraging one another, strengthening one another. Side by side they visit God's church and partake God's banquet. Side by side they face difficulties and persecution, share their consolations. They have no secrets from one another. They never shun each other's company. They never bring sorrow to each other's hearts. Seeing this, Christ rejoices. To such as these he gives his peace. Where there are two together, there also he is present.